and be with you and be with you. 'Cause all I ever want is to be with you, holding you, Yes, you, I'm all يا ربي سلمنا وأكرمنا Radio Ansar. يا ربي سلمنا وأكرمنا وارزقنا وارحمنا يا أنت حبيبي أنت نوري أنت ولي أنت كلي أنت حبيبي أنت نوري أنت ولي أنت كلي.
You are listening to a live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar, Peter Maritzburg, 105.6 FM.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. All praises be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with an abundance of salutations to be our beloved Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You are tuned into the BU4U Show with myself, Mehreen Mia, coming to you live from Peter Maritzburg on 105.6 FM. And if you're in Durban and surrounds, you're listening to me on 90.4 FM. And wherever you are in the world, if you're live streaming through to us, we extend to you a very warm welcome. Beautiful day here in Peter Maritzburg. We're really not complaining. I think we have a beautiful mix of spring day today. Yep, winter, but we have beautiful spring day today. Alhamdulillah for that. This show is exactly what it's called. It is about you. It is for you and to make the best of each one of us, myself included, for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen. Before I go any further, thank you so much to Brother Kumalo. Shout out to you, my brother. And of course, my amazing brother Spoo there in Durban. Together, they are going to make sure that this gets out properly as they always do, because techs run boss. Okay. Today we're talking about hacks that we can use for life. And yes, I know we had issues with our network matters last week, but alhamdulillah, we made it through, at least towards the end. I think you managed to get quite a few, but I did have quite lots of you saying, please can you repeat that and repeat that? So we're going to do a little bit of reminders and then we're going to keep continuing, right? However many we get through today, we're going to be able to try. And if we haven't finished all of them, there's more that will come, inshallah. But before we continue with the program, let us first stick with salawat. Stay tuned.
Instagram at Radio Al Ansar.
WhatsApp us now on 060 904 1056.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Oh my Lord, my sins are like the highest mountain. My good deeds are very few, they're like a small pebble. I turn to you, my heart full of shame, my eyes full of tears. Bestow your forgiveness and mercy upon me. Ya Allah, send your peace and blessings on the final prophet and his family and companions and those who follow him. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Call us now on 0861 904 904.
You are listening to a live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar, Peter Maritzburg, 105.6 FM.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the BU4U Show with myself, Mehreen Mia, coming to you live from beautiful Peter Maritzburg on 105.6 FM. Yes, on this program, we talk about everything that makes us each beautiful, about who we are, because it is about each one of us. It's for you and it is about you. And you know what? Today is something I want to share with each one of you. And who better to share this with than all our people of Radio Al Ansar people, our listeners, because all of you are a huge part of our lives, right? So I'm going to share this with you because today is a very, very, very special day for me, subhanAllah. And I want to share with you why. Because today is the day when Allah bestowed on me many years ago the highest of titles. And I believe that is really the highest title some of us would ever be bestowed on with. And that is the title of a mother. My daughter's birthday is today. And yes, she turned 18. She turns 18. But it's not been an easy way. It's not been an easy road. It's not been an easy journey. And alhamdulillah, my blessing is that we got through it together. SubhanAllah for that. There is something I want to just share, and I want to share with all of you for her. But it's not just for her, because I know there are so many out there who have your daughters. And I know you are daughters who are listening to me, you have your moms. And I know with what I'm going to say, it's going to resonate with you if it's about you and it is for you, because that's what the show is about. So, to Azra, happy 18th birthday. 18 years ago, Allah answered my dua with you. I had held you in my arms and I whispered to your tiny ears that I place you in Allah's protection. Today, I will say it again, but now I'm saying it to a woman that you have become. Remember that you are an amana, because from the moment you were born, you were entrusted to me by our Ar-Rahman. And my job was to raise you with love, to teach you his names, and to point you back to him always. And now you step into that age where the pen of deeds actually begins to write for you. And I could not be prouder to watch you hold that pen with taqwa in your heart. So remember this, that your worth is never only about looks or grades or what people will say. Your worth is that you are a servant of Al-Malik, that king. Guard that nobility because he gave this to you. And let your haya be your crown and sincerity be that perfume. The world will always try to pull you in hundreds of directions. And it's going to tell you to be loud in order to be seen. It's going to tell you got to bend yourself in order to fit in. It's going to chase what actually fades away. But you already know one truth, and that is what the Quran teaches you, that what is with you will end, but what is with Allah is lasting. And when you remember this within you, you need to be that girl that only chooses what will last. And the one who stands for prayer even when they are tired, the one who lowers their gaze when it's easier not to, and the one who speaks kindly when no one else does. That quiet steadiness is going to be your strength. So if ever you feel lost, come back to two things. The first is your Quran, because it's your conversation with Allah that will open up the words that you might not have. And the second is your dua, because when we talk to Allah, it's like He will talk back. He hears you, even when your voice will be shaking. So you need to know that my dua for you will never stop. And this time I ask Allah to make you among those righteous daughters that any one of us will pray for, to protect your heart from what may corrupt it, and inshallah to make you the source of light, that wherever you go, you are the light for others. You don't have to be perfect to be beloved, because you already are beloved to me, and of course you are the beloved to the one who created you, subhanallah. So walk into your 18th year, Azra, knowing that you are covered in love, and more importantly in Allah's mercy, and make choices that make you proud and make Him even prouder the day that you meet Him. So I love you mostest, Azra. And inshallah, that is going to be my dua for you. And I know many others out there as well. And beside that, it's going to be accepted, because I know Allah knows niyat is pure. And when niyat is pure, there's always going to be purity that comes from Him. A very special message for Azra is also from her grandmother. And I have to go and say this because her grandmother has also been there throughout her journey. And she says, "Happy birthday to my beautiful granddaughter. You never cease to amaze me. You are an intelligent, kind, and fun-loving girl. And I love all the time we get to spend together. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I love you tons and more, inshallah. Allah must bless your grandmother, my mom, with the most many years of good health with afia, inshallah, ameen." So with that, we're going to go for a beautiful nasheed break, and inshallah, we'll be back after this. Stay tuned.
To a live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar, Pietermaritzburg, 105.6 FM. तेरी कौन करेगा बड़ाई न पीछे तेरी कौन करेगा बड़ाई इस गर्द सफर में गुम है इस गर्द सफर में गुम है जिब्रील ने अभी की रसाई मोहम्मद नूर मुजस्सम मोहम्मद नूर मुजस्सम तेरी सीरत माँ अकमलका तेरी असमत माँ अकमलका तेरी असमत तेरी जात में तुम है खुदा गुल का जो गंज लगे गुल का जो तेरे नूर कदम का धोवन तेरे नूर कदम का धोवन किस भुवन की राधाई तेरी एक नजर के ताब तेरी एक नजर के ताब तेरे एक सुखन पर जी तेरे एक सुखन ये सब तेरे दीवाने ये सब तेरे दीवाने ये सब तेरे शैदा बस हर शान जमाली मुझे हश्र में काम आ जाए मुझे हश्र में काम आ जाए मेरा ज़ौक़ सुखना तूने मुजस्सम मोहम्मद तूने मुजस्सम तू रईस रोज़ शिफा रोज़ शिफा तू अमीरे लुत्फ़ इनाया तू अमीरे लुत्फ़ इनाया है अजीब को तुझसे निस्बत है अजीब को तुझसे निस्बत ये गुलाम है तू आका मोहम्मद तूने मुजस्सम मोहम्मद तूने मुजस्सम
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdads.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Every day's a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
This and only this is Nightline. Nightline is the only program that allows you the listening opportunity to voice your opinion on any matter or any topic that concerns you. Also on Nightline, we interview the famous, the not so famous, and the infamous. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Brother Muhammad Varyawa, and with me in the studio is Dr. Anwar Jiwa. Join us every Saturday night from 8:30 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. on Nightline, the program designed especially for you, the listener.
Next is Kickoff with Buddy Governor. Stay tuned.
Celebrate with flavor. Come visit the all-new Checkers Saxony Westwood. From cured meats, rich and savory, to spicy tandoori chicken. Try our authentic Indian curries, perfectly seasoned and ready to serve. Everything is made fresh daily with care and quality you can taste. Our halal certified deli brings you freshness, flavor and variety worth coming back for. Whether you're setting the table for family or sharing something special on the go, discover the Checkers Saxony Westwood Deli, where good food is always on the menu. Checkers Saxony Westwood, butchery, bakery and deli, certified by the NIHT.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd.
This Eid ul-Adha, remember the ultimate sacrifice and your duty to humanity. Join the Al-Ansar outreach in reaching over 70 villages in Malawi. For just 1,250 rand, your Qurbani is slaughtered, cleaned and distributed under the supervision of our respected Mufti, Hamza Faruqi. Make your Qurbani count. Call Al-Ansar outreach today on 031 208 16
وحده لا إله إلا الله. اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين على أرض فلسطين. اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين على أرض فلسطين. اللهم حرر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين. اللهم انصر إخواننا المرابطين على أرض فلسطين. اللهم شد أزرهم وسدد رميهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم الطف بإخواننا في كل مكان يذكر فيه اسمك يا أرحم الراحمين. استنصروك يا الله فانصرهم. اللهم ارحم الضعفاء والفقراء والمساكين والأيتام والنازحين والمشردين والأسرى يا أرحم الراحمين.
اللهم أنج المستضعفين من المسلمين في فلسطين. اللهم كن لهم عونا ونصيرا. اللهم كن لإخواننا المرابطين في المسجد الأقصى. اللهم كن لهم ولا تكن عليهم. اللهم فرج همهم، نفس كربهم، داوي جرحاهم، عاف مبتلاهم، اشف مرضاهم، ارحم موتاهم، تقبل شهداءهم.
Your station, my station, our station, Radio Al Ansar.
You're listening to a live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar, Peter Maritzburg, 105.6 FM.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And yes, you are back with me, Mehreen Mia, on the BU4U Show live from 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. Beautiful day so far. Lovely, special day for all of us. And before I continue with the show, I just found out. So I did something before the break, and that was to wish my daughter happy birthday. And now I got to wish Mac Ayaz, who's also one of the producers and the content producers, major executive, somebody who does so much for Radio Al Ansar. Mac, happy birthday to you. And you know what? We just wish you everything of the best, inshallah. Allah must bless you and guide you with everything of the finest, inshallah, with lots of years of good health, so you can keep being that speedo that you are. Because seriously, this is one man who's a walking computer. He thinks on his feet. I don't even know how he thinks, but it's just a roller coaster. So Mac Ayaz, happy birthday to you, my brother. Inshallah, we keep working together well. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Okay, so we're talking today about hacks for life, and stuff that we can actually do with some understanding as to what the mental capacity would be like if it just makes it easier. Things that are just random, but we don't ever really give it thought. What do we do to make it happy? So here's the thing I want to talk about. The first one. If you work on a computer, which is most of us do, right? You open up your computer. You start and you go with one tab. So you got the tab open for your emails. And then you got another tab open, and then you go to Chrome or your Google. And then you decide, oh, wait, I got to go and check on my Word documents. You got another tab open. And then you got Excel open, which is another tab. And suddenly you have like 15 blocks of tabs that are opened. And you're constantly watching between each of those tabs. And your brain is on the constant alert state because it doesn't know which one to really be focusing on. And guess what you're doing? You're actually giving yourself this cognitive overload. And what's that going to do? That's going to drive you to anxiety. It's going to make you tired before you even start what you open that computer to start to do. And eventually you're going to want a break because you're actually not getting anywhere. Have you ever had that happen? And it does happen. So here's what you're going to try and do. Close the tabs you're not working at. If you open the Word document, found what you wanted, close it up. Because closing the tabs actually talks to your body. Closing those tabs are going to tell your nervous system, hey, you know what? This is the only thing that matters right now, the tab that is open in front of me. And what that does is it's going to get you more time to focus deeply on what you really have to focus on. And you're going to start feeling the sense of, I'm finishing this up. And that feeling of I'm finishing makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I can trust myself to get this work done. That's what we need to go through. So it kind of throws out that hum of stress as you keep trying, but you don't know where you're going to, right? Second thing I want to talk about is, And this is what we're all guilty of. The charging of your device in your room. Okay, so we all want to do that. It's most convenient. We want chargers to be in our rooms. But here's the thing. The notifications that come up and those infinite feeds that keep happening, those things on your phone, in your space of rest, actually keep feeding your brain a kind of a dopamine loop. It's just a whirlwind that happens inside you. And it feels like you might be resting, but your brain is not resting at all because it's actually a kind of a low-grade stimulation that prevents your real rest. It prevents the real recovery from rest. And if you just take the time to charge your phone in another room while you try to rest, try and do that. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to really feel the essence of the real downtime. You're going to feel a little bit bored, and you need to feel bored a little bit because otherwise you're going to be in this rat race of anxiety with you all the time. And when you feel that little sense of boredom, that's kind of where your brain is going to process the emotions that it's supposed to be feeling. That constant dopamine level of I need to always be on par. I need to check who's doing what. I need to check the status. I need to check what's doing. I need to make sure I reply to every single 1,000 messages that are on my phone. That constant need doesn't allow you to feel you. It doesn't allow you to feel your emotion. It doesn't allow you to even generate your own idea because, hey, on your phone is Meta AI, right? So you're going to go there and you're going to keep using that. So your own creativity level is gone. You need to have the essence of sleep. The tiredness needs to be felt and you need to get into that sleep mode. And when the sleep mode happens, you are going to improve you. And that's going to be when you can see the blue light and the stress level starts to decrease because you actually feel the sleep happen. Third thing, and I tried to do this last week, but I think some of you never got it, right? So if you didn't get it last week, here's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that rush in the morning where you sometimes can't find your keys. Or if you got your keys, you can't find the wallet. So something is amiss and you're rushing around in the morning trying to find these two things. Keep your keys and your wallet, if your wallet is not in your bag, and if you're a guy, you keep your wallet out. Keep the wallet and your keys in the same place every day. If you keep it in one spot all the time, there's a mental health angle to that one. You're going to actually start your day knowing where your stuff is. Imagine if you don't know where the keys are, and then you also don't know where your wallet is. So you have this frantic search for both these things in the morning, and you're rushing out of time. You need to get out the house, but you need those two things. You're going to eventually be starting your day with this frantic search, which sets your stress tone for the day at the highest. And that is going to create barriers for you from that moment on. So even if you're going to be stuck in traffic, you're going to be highly irritated. You're going to get to your office, you're going to be even more irritated. Everything about you for the day is going to have that catalyst effect of the stress carrying through. And that is the loss of control that you will have. Do you want to keep losing control of you? I don't think so. So the small loss of control that signals my day owns me is what we need to try and prevent. It's got to be where I own my day. That's what matters. And when that happens, you have this calmer start because where you go to, you know, my keys are here, my wallet is here. I'm not running anywhere to try and find my stuff. I've got my things covered. That's your calmness about you. And that calm start is going to lower that cortisol level that you have. And then you're going to leave home feeling very grounded and very good about you. You're not going to be as reactive as you would have been if you were searching and going on with stress. Okay. Now, the other thing is we all know that and you know what? I was guilty of this one before. I really was. And it took my mom to hound me. If my mom was here now, she'd be, yeah, she still doesn't listen sometimes. This is one like all of us tend to do, right? Whether it was my office, whether it was my practice, whether it was home, I had this very bad habit of always keeping stuff piled up sometimes. So if it was my books, I know the mess is there. Not mess really, but I mean, my books are piled up, but I know what's in my organized madness there. It's my books. I know where I was with what, where I stopped with what. But it doesn't look very nice and appealing to the next person who's watching it. And my mother would always be hounding me for that and never really get it. And most of you out there would probably have the same, right? You'd have somebody in your home saying to you, that is making you you're going to feel uncomfortable. Clear your space. Make sure your place is cleared. And we'd always think that is nagging. But it's actually not nagging because when you think about it now that I've studied this, when you think about it from the mental health angle, those kind of chores that you don't finish, like the book that you start doing and that work that you start doing, you keep piling them up and then you keep it on the side of the table. Yes, they're not in anybody's way. They're on the side of the table, but that's actually looking as if it's procrastinated chores. It's chores that I could have finished but didn't because I thought of something else to do. So those procrastinated chores pile up. And when that seems to pile up, guess what? it becomes visual clutter to you. And every time you're going to see it, that clutter is going to be linked to a higher stress, because every time you see it, your subconscious is reminded that there's something you did not do. And your brain is going to keep registering there's unfinished work there, there's something to be done there, and you are never going to rest. Can you imagine if that's what's happening in your bedroom? And how guilty. But I had to clear it up. And you know what? When I did, the feeling was beautiful, because when you clear that pile up, when you actually start to move things into a more organized space, and you know what goes to my practice goes there, what stays where, it actually makes you feel like my tasks are not as huge anymore. I have smaller tasks, and my small tasks actually don't become bigger. They stay small. And my space stays cleaner. My space stays almost clear. So I have no effort per se. And that makes myself feel good, myself feel safe, and my space feel like I want to be there. I don't feel overwhelmed when I'm there. And if that's you, it takes a start. Believe me, sometimes we procrastinate that even starting space of, do I want to actually clear this up? You do. Take the stance. And I promise you, it looks like it's going to take you half a day. But when you know that is your organized stress and madness that's there, it's going to be so easy to clear up. And then you would have the calmer sense about you. And those are not going to be procrastinated chores anymore. They're going to be done. And you're going to feel so great about yourself. That's going to be phenomenal. Okay, I'm going to pause there because I give you some nice hacks there. Make notes of them, do whatever you want to do with them. And you're going to stay tuned to Radio Al Ansar, because we're going to visit the marketplace now, listen to a beautiful nasheed with Brother Spoo there in Durban, and then you're going to come back to me after this. So stay tuned.
Get ready to elevate your fitness game at First Fitness in Durban's Berea. With a spacious free weight area, award-winning equipment, and exclusive ladies-only parking and training level, we've got everything you need to crush your goals. Hit the ground running on our outdoor track, or unleash your inner warrior in our MMA and boxing dungeon. Plus, enjoy high security and ample parking. And don't forget to refuel at our halal coffee and health restaurant for the best in coffees, smoothies, and healthy eats. Join us today and redefine your fitness journey. First Fitness, dare to be extraordinary.
صلوا على الحبيب صلى الله على محمد. South Africa, are you ready?
2 days, a spiritual wave sweeping South Africa.
Dawud Islami brings to you a grand 2-day Ijtima aimed to bring out the best Muslim in you.
It's happening on the 16th and 17th of May at the Heartfelt Arena in Pretoria.
Buses scheduled to leave from Durban, PMB, and across the country on Friday night and return on Sunday night.
Visit Dawud Islami KZN.co.za to book your seat.
Broadcasted live on Madani Channel and Radio Al Ansar.
Sallu ala al-Habib.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad.
واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا.
A mother's love, a mother's sacrifice, a mother's dua. This Sunday, join Kelly Ramazani for a special program honoring our mothers. Reflect on the beautiful status Islam gives to mothers, because in Islam, Jannah lies beneath the feet of your mother. Tune in this Sunday, 10th May from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Radio Al Ansar.
At Absa Islamic Banking, we get that the first lessons about money are never just about money.
2, 3, 400.
And what do we do with it?
We save some and we give some.
That's my boy. They're about responsibility, generosity, principles, and banking that honors your values. Get an Islamic youth account for your children, plus discounted banking for your spouse with Ultimate Islamic Banking. Apply online. Your story matters. ABSA. T's and C's apply. ABSA is an authorized financial services and credit provider.
Join me, Buddy Governor, for the Sunday morning edition. Sundays 8 to 9 a.m. Coffee, current and public affairs, newspapers, food, trends, health, and nasheeds. Setting you up for a relaxed morning with topical and conversational items, as well as spiritually uplifting and warm nasheeds. Breakfast tips and recipes for a healthy lifestyle. Easygoing intro into your Sunday morning with me, Buddy Governor, the Sunday morning edition.
Next is Kickoff with Buddy Governor. Stay tuned.
Radio Al Ansar.
Radio Al Ansar, Durban, 90.4 FM. Pietermaritzburg, 105.6 FM.
أحسن ما يقال عندي بسم الله بك نبدا في سلطان جسدي مع السكية عين وحدا تبني شهداء يا محمد يا سيدي صلى الله عليك لنا يا سيدي صلى الله عليك اللهم صل وسلم طول الدهر على نبينا نجوم الليل أضواء استغلال الحوت الأبكار بحور الغامدين محمد يا سيدي صلى الله عليه وسلم ما يقال عندي حبك في سلطان الجسد مع العين يا محمد يا سيدي صلى الله عليك لنا محمد يا سيدي صلى الله عليك
You're listening to a live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar, Pietermaritzburg, 105.6 FM.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to BU4U Show with myself, Mehreen Mia. And wow, what a beautiful nasheed there was. Thank you so much to these texts. They really showing boss today. Okay. Loving the nasheeds. Alhamdulillah for that. Got a beautiful message that came through, which I got to read out very quickly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wow, mashallah for that dua that you have given to your daughter Azra. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept, inshallah, ameen. Happy birthday, Azra. Enjoy your day, and I pray you continue to make your mom and family proud of you. Most of all, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be blessed with you always. Also, may you always be in Allah's protection, ameen. You don't know me, was just touched by your mom's dua for you. This is Auntie Moomin. Auntie Moomin, jazakallah khair, and ameen to all of your duas. Do remember us all as we will remember you as well. Truly appreciate that message. Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for that. Inshallah, ameen. We were talking about the hacks for life, and of course we're talking about the small things that we don't realize are actually big things and how we can make it easier. So one of those things is, for example, there's always stuff that we have to have around, but it's almost random stuff, right? And when you have too much of random stuff around and it's lying all over the place, it looks like there's chaos everywhere. And that chaos almost looks like it's a signal of some kind of disorder to your brain. And even if you're not conscious of that disorder, it is there, and your subconscious knows it's there. That constant input of the disorder is going to increase your stress level continuously. Hack for that is what? Find a drawer. A drawer. Make that drawer your random drawer. So whether it's for your key, your wallet, the lapis, the whatever has to be on top all the time, don't let it be on top anymore. Find a drawer and put it into that. That is your random drawer. And you know that is your go-to random drawer. If there's something that I need at any given time, it's not on top anymore. It's not looking clustered. It's going to be just in my drawer and I'm going to find it. That is going to be where you will contain that chaos. And guess what happens then? then you're going to be able to know that you are in control again. So monthly, just emptying out the stuff prevents you from almost becoming overwhelmed. So you avoid I need a whole weekend to clean this. That's going to be a trap, okay? And we set ourselves up for that all the time. Avoid it at all costs and find your random drawer. It works. Trust me, it does. The other thing I want to talk about is receipts, okay? How often has it been that you will get a receipt from when you go to a shop and suddenly you realize, wait, I got to keep this very safe. I mustn't lose this. And Murphy's Law, it would be that would be the time that specific receipt suddenly finds its way somewhere where it's not supposed to be. Now, losing receipts will create this level of almost a fear or anxiety inside you. What if I need this? And what if I lose it? And you're going to continuously play this game with yourself in your head. That fear is going to always stay in the background. What's the hack for that? We all use our devices. People are taking selfies all the time. You take photographs from around you all the time. I know some people like taking photographs of the sky all the time. Not saying anything about who, but anyway. But the point is that you love taking photos. Take a photograph of the receipt. Keep it on your phone. And that way you know that's my backup. You will feel very prepared. You will feel like you're in control, and you're going to have this issue that comes up. You're going to know, you know what? I have my proof. Might not be in the paper anymore. I don't know where that is, but I have a copy on my phone. That's going to reduce that level of financial anxiety that you actually put yourself into. And yes, I'm saying it outwardly. We create these levels of anxiety for ourselves. We create our own barriers. We create our own clutter. We create our own issues sometimes. And these are hacks that are going to help us to alleviate what they are. The other thing I want to talk about is how often is it that when you're on your phone, for example, simple example, on WhatsApp, when we respond to people, very often you're saying the same wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are saying alhamdulillah shukran, how are you? You are saying the same things over and over. Or you have a similar thing where you would have certain things that you say constantly, the same message that you have to keep putting out, the same reply that you use very often. If you know, and maybe as a business person, so you have a business WhatsApp account, if you have a specific reply that you keep using very often, save it. Don't keep rewriting the same message, because every time you got to think to rewrite the same message, especially if you have a business account, you're going to actually drain your mental energy, because you're going to make the communication level feel as if it is such a chore when it's not. It's merely just you talking. But because you know you got to keep up that standard of what your responses are, it becomes an inner stress. Save it. Save it somewhere. Save that reply somewhere, and copy, paste. I've done it. And you're going to feel very much in control again. Your response is going to be faster to people. It's going to be with less effort. And that is going to mean you're going to automatically be reducing the social and your work stress as well. You're less likely to avoid messages also, or miss them for that matter, because sometimes you'll be thinking so badly about how to word what you have to say that you forget that you didn't reply to somebody. So save your replies that you use a lot, and it's going to make it easier. Another thing, every one of us is really extra busy. And if you are a stay-at-home mom, you are even more busier. I have most respect for those who are at home, because many people have this misperception that if you stay at home, you really have not much to do. I think you guys that are at home have got tons to do all the time. So when you think you have a lot that you have to do in your calendar, when you hold the date and your task that you have to do in your head all the time, can you imagine what your poor head is going through? It's got like this concept of what is the word? Task anxiety happening. I got to keep sure I remember this. I got to keep reminding her I got to do this. Your poor brain and your mind has to constantly be busy. And yet there's a very easy method. I got to just put it down somewhere. Write it down somewhere. Use a diary. Use a notepad that's on your phone. You guys use devices also. We all do. Put it down somewhere. Don't make your mind work extra than it has to. Your brain needs to relax. And it's got to trust you and the system that you create. So for you to show up on time, for you to stop losing sleep over the missed commitments, you can just write it down and go to it. Make it your routine. It's all up to you. You are in control. I'm going to go for a very quick marketplace ad break. And I'm going to be back with the last few after this, so stay tuned.
Radio Al Ansar, 24/7, 365.
My youth passed by so quickly, left all my dreams in the backseat. We used to dream with paper planes, wrapped in a cape, planning our escape. Scars on my skin, learn from my mistakes. Tears in my eyes, wiped them from my face. The sun disappears till I hear my name. Cause mama calling now, I'm an hour late. The older I get, the harder I fall. My dreams were so big, even though I was small. I was told that I can't, but I'm still gonna try. I'm up in the clouds, with no wings I'ma fly, won't fly away. Hey, hey, fly away. Hey, hey, fly away. Hey, hey, fly away. Won't fly.
Every single place I go, people call me foreign. Lay low lately, that don't mean I can't be sorry. Other side of the globe, somewhere I ain't never been. I was searching everywhere, forgot to look within. Now I understand the world is bigger than the block. Used to play hot lava, posted at the party. Now my hockey carry lava cause the block is hot. Where did 30 years go? Can't change the past, but our future yet to unfold. Gotta keep myself driven, never neutral. I've been writing with a purpose, so I speak it for my soul. Gotta do this for my youngest to the day I die. Even if I don't succeed, I can say I tried. You see a smile cause the pain we just tryna hide. Just trying to show my people you don't need no wings to fly. The older I get, the harder I fall. My dreams were so big, even though I was small. I was told that I can't, but I'm still gonna try.
Next is Kickoff with Buddy Governor. Stay tuned.
With no wings, I'ma fly, fly away.
You are listening to a live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar, Pietermaritzburg, 105.6 FM.
Yes, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the BU4U Show. Had to go for a quick water break there. Thank Allah for our amazing text ready. They just know what the cue is. Seriously. So thank you so much, guys, for being there. You know what? I got some beautiful messages that came through. I got to read them very quickly. First one comes from, I think the name on the screen said Butterfly. I'm not sure what the proper name is, but Alhamdulillah is the message. It says, a mashallah topic. Please continue. Shukran khatir. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the presenter as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Jazakallah khair for that beautiful message. Really appreciate it. Another message that comes through from someone, not sure on the name here, but salam sister, lovely topic, really enjoying it. Please continue letting us know. We need to work in an organized and systematic way, like you're saying. If our brain is cluttered, then that's what people will see around us as well, clutter. So we have to know how to calm down and prioritize. Jazakallah khair for the show, and inshallah, jazakallah khair for the message as well. Really love it. Keep coming through and speaking to us. We love hearing from you because this is nothing if it's not for you, our listeners, right? So to all of you who are listening and all the beautiful message coming, thank you, and thank you so much. I know Buddy is there in the studio in Durban and he's amazing because he's going to listen to all these beautiful nasheeds. But before I close, I want to give you one last hack, okay? And this one is something I think we're all guilty of, myself included. I'm learning this hack for myself, so I'm going to share it with you. And this is about scrolling on the device. How many of you are going to say, I'm not guilty? I promise you, none of you. Everyone's going to say, I'm guilty. Okay, each one of us has got this thing about scrolling. And unfortunately, this device is built for that. It's going to hook you on. Once you start seeing that thing, the next thing is going to move to the next, okay? But here's the thing. You got to set a timer for scrolling. Like how you set a timer if there's a meeting on for that specific meeting, you do nothing else, you attend that meeting. Set yourself a timer for scrolling. Why? Because the mindless scrolling that we keep doing is going to keep you in a comparison mode all the time. And that's where we're kind of going wrong. We keep comparing with the person we're listening to. We keep comparing with what we're watching or what we're thinking about what we just watched. And that takes you out of the present mode. And you got to be in your present mode in order to be aware of you. So when you become in that comparative mode and you're mindlessly scrolling on your screen, guess what? You're losing you to a space that's not even yours anymore. And that becomes linked to the higher rate of anxiety. And you'll find that even your mood doesn't become better. It gets lower. Guess what? That's still in your control though. When you start to set the timer for scrolling, and you know what? That's why I'm saying you can't take it away. But set yourself a timer where I'm going to do it at this time and I'm not going to let it affect me anymore. You reclaim your attention power. And for that 30 minutes a day, gives you back your time for your rest or what you need to do for your hobbies or whatever improves your mood. But you're not neglecting what you kind of like to do and you're also not throwing away what is important, which is you. You have got to take control of you. So the reason why we're doing these programs on the hacks, and I think we haven't covered many, but we have a few more. And inshallah, like you are saying, as you other listeners, you need to please, keep talking to us. You want more, so I'm going to give you more. But I want us to understand the reason we're talking about these is because it's about your mental health. It's about being you and for you. And if you have to grow yourself, you have to know that these are threads that help you to control you. And the control doesn't come from just keep doing more, which is the misperception. The more we think we're going to keep doing, it doesn't mean it's going to get any easier. It's how you're doing it. It comes from removing what the friction is, what is that uncertainty that's there. And when your environment especially and your routine actually works against you, you start working against you too. Your nervous system works against you. You have to make everything around you holistically clear. So it clears your mind, clears you, and then your nervous system calms down. Guess what happens when that happens? You become in control of you. And that's the art. The art of you is knowing I'm in control of me, I'm in control of my emotions, and I'm in control of everything around me. Nothing around me controls me. I'm in control of it. I'm in control of my emotions don't control me. When you are in that seat, you are a powerhouse. And that's why we keep doing this, okay? Inshallah, you got to stay tuned for many amazing lineups that are coming up. And the first one is going to be Mr. Brother Badi Governor that's coming up after this on Kickoff. One of my daughter's favorites, I know this. And of course, a lot of people love it. I love it because the nasheeds are amazing. So love and blessings to you, Brother Buddy. And of course, there are many important points for us all. Thank you to everyone who sent beautiful messages today. And yeah, I didn't get to tell you my story about how I got here, but I want to say thank you so much to Sister Sajida and Brother Muhammad, my neighbors who got me to studio on time because I did have a mishap with my car today. But alhamdulillah, Allah will make that easier for me to deal with as well. So shukar to all of you. Thank you for all of your blessings and your messages. Do remember my beloved marhum father and all marhumin in your du'as. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all of them Jannatul Firdaus and make everyone who is sick have complete shifa soon. We will never forget making dua for our people of Gaza. So everybody out there, remember me in your du'as as well. Thank you, Brother Spoo there in Durban, Brother Kumalo here. Really, really are lighthouses for me. Don't forget, you have to keep it locked in this dial. And later on tonight, you end up with Nightline, that amazing program that all of you love with Dr. Jiwa and Brother Muhammad Farewa. Until you hear me again on Wednesday, which is going to be for the PMB Connect show and the Kiddies Corner, you please do take care of yourself, inshallah. Astawdiullah hadinaka wa amanataka wa khatima amanika. Ameen. Allahumma ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
जाते हैं गम सभी राहतों तस्कीन में ढल जाते हैं जब कर्म होता है हालात बदल जाते हैं इसमें अहमद का वजीफा है हर एक गम का इलाज इसमें अहमद का वजीफा है हर एक गम का इलाज
Kick off with Buddy Governor on Radio Al Ansar's premier sports show.
An informative Islamic global perspective. This is Al Ansar News.
Breaking news at 3, the 28th Durban Business Fair, held off from the 29th of April to the 2nd of March at the Durban Exhibition Centre and Durban ICC, has reportedly demonstrated what is possible when the right support structures are in place. Good afternoon, I'm Tabila Tuma. The 28th Durban Business